It's been days now, and you change your mind again. It feels like years, and I can tell how time can bend your ideas. And the boys go on and on and on and on. And the boys go on and on and on and on. And there's gold falling from the ceiling of this world, falling from the heartbeat of this girl, falling from the things we should have learned, falling from the things we could have heard. Well, it's been days now, and you change your mind again. Oh, the cracks in the walls remind you of things we said. And I could tell you that I won't hurt you this time.
Someone asked me the other day about what I think being an Australian is. Suddenly these images came into my head. Images of famous attractions, native fauna and flora, beautiful Australian beaches, favourite sporting teams and athletes. All things which represent our country and the way we live. However, then pictures flood my mind of historic statues, emblems, literature, and the history that our country has been involved in. I think of the native Australians, the settlement of the Europeans, and the many wars Australian men and women have fought in. Most importantly, the Great War. This was where the Anzac spirit was forged. The hardship our soldiers endured is something totally unimaginable to the youth of the 21st century. However, I believe that many young Australians and New Zealanders have been, if not inspired, then at least awed by this act and have an understanding of respect towards the Anzacs. The Anzac spirit has provided youth with a great example of what is really important in life. They have been able to show us that there are things that are worth fighting for, and that having a love for your country is the utmost important. They have provided an inspiration to learn about their story and remember and commemorate their actions. I love being involved at the Anzac Day service each year because it is the one day where I can commit myself to this. Because they didn't sacrifice their lives to become forgotten.
Somebody told me your nephew was born. Oh, beautiful baby. Why can't this moment last forever?
Away